Hello Evangelical One, and thanks for your video response. I think your video represents a common way that many people react to my video, so let me clarify a few things for people that respond the way that you have here. I agree with the first part of your video. Religions conflict, so they can't all be true. If you accept one, then you'll by default reject the others. That's all true. I don't have a problem with that. Then from there you go to following up with reasons why you believe Christianity. And I get that a lot. That's how a lot of theists respond to my video. But this avoids the entire point of the video. My video doesn't address why theists believe. It focuses on why they doubt. Everyone has reasons why they believe their religion. And then, like you say, once they believe their religion, they reject all the other religions. But what's the result of that? Chaos. Everybody believes the religion of their culture, rejects everything else. And clearly there's nothing coming out of that that leads anyone to any objective truths. It's just people believing what's in their culture. So the point of my video is something different. It doesn't focus on why you believe your religion. It focuses on why you doubt all the others. And does that doubt apply to your own religion? So let's look at that for a moment using your example of Mormonism. In your video, you say Mormonism is based on people's feelings towards one man, Joseph Smith, while Christianity has many witnesses. But if you open the Book of Mormon, it's not so simple. The first few pages are actually a testimony from 3 witnesses who claim to have seen an angel and some other stuff and confirm Joseph Smith as a prophet. Flip the next page, there's another 8 witnesses. So it's not just one man. No Bible prophet has signed testimonies from anyone. I mean, the Gospels are anonymous, for God's sake. No one even knows who wrote them. But are signed witness testimonies enough to confirm a man a prophet of God? I mean, should we all become Mormon? I don't think so. The whole thing has no real evidence. It's a faith claim. You've got to believe these people without really any evidence. They're just making a testimony. They're just a claim. That's it. You have to believe some guy spoke to God on faith. Joseph Smith claimed a vision of Jesus, and from that he wrote a bunch of scripture that got added to the Bible and basically created a new religion. Why would I believe him? I need some decent reasons. It would take a significant amount of evidence to get me to believe him. A few witnesses isn't enough. I suspect you would agree with me here. But didn't someone else do exactly the same thing that Joseph Smith did? And his name would be St. Paul. Like Joseph Smith, Paul never even met Jesus, but just claimed a vision long after Jesus died and wrote most of the New Testament, creating the formal structure for a new religion, including deacons and priests and goofy rules about women staying silent in church. So, do you think if Jesus even came back and saw this thing that Paul created, he'd even recognize it? I mean, didn't Jesus preach against formal religions? The key question that I really like to get an answer to, actually, most people don't answer me when I ask this. Why do you believe Paul? I mean, how do you objectively choose which men to believe, if any, from all these that claim to speak to God, when none of them have any real evidence of that? I reject Smith and Muhammad, just as you do, but I reject Paul also for the exact same reasons. You don't. Why? On what grounds do you reject so many other people claiming to speak to God for you and claiming a connection to God, but not Paul? For me, the whole notion that God has a message for me but tells it to someone else to tell me and that I have to put my faith in them, that whole thing, that's just absurd. I'm supposed to put my faith in some random guy to tell me about God? I don't think so. I would need a lot of really good evidence before I'd accept that. And that bit of insight is all it takes to reject all the revealed religions out there. That's what my video is about. That's common sense doubt applied consistently. Try it sometime.